Hello and welcome to episode 3 of our Journeyman Career Mode here. We are, of course, in our first task here with Wellington Phoenix. So we turned it around there in episode 2, started to find some wins, and that sees us sitting in third position with not too many games to go before the playoffs begin. Now, I'm not too sure. I mean, Melbourne Victory are in some red-hot form. They are deeply out in front. Honda must be absolutely tearing it up for them. So, we are going to simulate through. The only game I will play if we do make it is the final. I think we've got one game to play in the final month as well. So there's definitely a couple of games here in this episode. We'll tick over into the new season depending on where we finish up. If we manage to win the title, we'll go and look for a job in Asia. If not, we'll get our second season here underway with Wellington. So without further ado, hopefully you're enjoying this Journeyman series. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get into this episode. So a quick look at how the starting 11 is looking. This is the team that I'm simulating with. So these are the boys getting the job done. Singh is actually the top goal scorer in the league at the moment. He's up to a 77 rating. Obviously, we put a very heavy part of training into him. So the only youth and regen players are Russo, our scout future star, and McGlinchey there at centre back. The other youth players, are still pretty low rated, 55, 45, 50, 51, 53. But we'll look to bring in some more talent. If we move into season number 2, I'll probably look to upgrade the scouts as well so we can bring back some higher talent. And hopefully we get that international job sooner rather than later. Let's get in and have a look at the next month of games. Right, so this is the final month of games. There's only 3 games remaining in the season. Melbourne Victory do sit on top at the moment. We've got Brisbane and the Western Sydney Wanderers. So, I mean, it's probably good to have a crack here at Melbourne Victory once again because if we do push through and make the final, I've got a feeling that they will be one of the teams up and about. So, a good chance to test and see where we are. We'll play this game against Melbourne Victory. Let's get simulating here in March, and we should have some youth reports back very, very soon. Right, we've got our scout report back from New Zealand, and it's not really bringing us back much here. The one-stars are really, mate, it's a diamond in the rough if you can find some solid players. So I'm going to pass on all these lads, and we'll see what happens next month. Right, we are here in Northern Ireland. Kevin Dillon, 63 to 81, and Noel Breen, 64 to 88. Very low overall there for that keeper, so we'll monitor him further. And we are, of course, here in Peru. Morales, Fuentes, and Rivero all pretty average as well, so no signings. Right, we've got 3 players here in our youth academy. Frank Moore, 68 to 84, has dropped off. Reese Moore, 76 to 82, and Tyler Mitchell, 71 to 87, 6'6", but only 15 years of age. A lot of work to do here at Wellington Phoenix if we want to leave them set up for the future, but hopefully we can bring some talent in before we do move on. Right, we've got a simulation here against the Brisbane Roar. 3 games remaining in the season, and it's Russo, Singh, and Williams scoring for a 3-1 victory. Right, time for the second last game of the season. We are hosting the Melbourne Victory here at the Westpac Stadium, and we'll see how we go. We've made those normal replacements with Hall coming into the first team out on the left-hand side. Just trying to get a bit more of these youth players involved. But let's get into this game. Melbourne Victory on top of the table. Can we steal points again? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second last game of the season. We've got the league leaders on our home deck here at the Westpac Stadium in Wellington, New Zealand. And, well, if we can get a little bit of an edge over them here, it could put a bit of a train of thought if we do reach them in the finals. We are deadlocked here, I think, at the moment for second position. So our points here would be very, very good for our outlay to try and get a favourable spot in the playoffs. But Melbourne Victory, the top scoring team, we sit in second with 39 goals. So let's get into this game and see if we can take some points. Krishna plays through, gets Russo on a run and bang! Oh my days! 60 seconds, now scout future star in Russo has just drawn his way through the midfield. I've updated his boots and his kit a little bit here, done that personally, as he is the scout future star from Italy. And fuck me, Singh, Krishna, quick tap on, Russo flies through, uses that right boot, should I say, sweeps it away from this goalkeeper. And that is the kind of start you want. A deer in the headlights kind of situation there for the goalkeeper. And it's 1-0 here to the Phoenix. Oh, Jesus, Honda. 4 minutes, it's game on here, goal for goal. No one knows how to defend. And Honda is a hot, hot man here in the A-League. Very much an aging man, but sheer quality here in the A-League. He's got Melbourne with an instant answer here. Glitchy was there, holding on. Just couldn't get it away. And bang, a quick 1-2. Honda beats our goalkeeper. And it's 1-1 on the day at the Westpac Stadium. Russo's just been absolutely collected. Honda out for blood. And he'll probably get himself a card here, you'd feel, from the referee. There's a yellow and an opportunity here. It's only been 5 minutes. It's all action. Well, let's give Russo a crack here. 30 yards out. And he's had a crack, but there was no power on it. Oh, Honda gets around. Takes the strike. Good save from Curto. In the corner now for Melbourne. Victory. You don't want Honda taking these chances because he has got a lethal boot. Good save again. We're under pressure. Oh my days! Wow! Completely outplayed here by Melbourne, and it's that man again, Honda. Oh, just wrecking our defensive line. And it just shows why they are on top of the table. They are a force to be reckoned with. We've barely been able to get forward here. Melbourne victory. Playing like Barcelona. Look at the touches. Just complete control. It's 2-1 to the victory. Honda gets his second. Ball out wide here for Fenton. Fire it off. Krishna. Can he get involved here? Drives his way forward. Needs some help. Plays it back. Russo with a little touch. Flicks into the back. Looks for Singh. It's over the back. Can he beat the keeper? No, he can't. Krishna can't get in there either. And Melbourne victory. Get the clearance. Well, the halftime whistle can't come fast enough. These boys are being run off their feet here. Blow the fucking whistle. There it is. 2-1. Honda misses his third. Corner here for the Wellington Phoenix. Can we find a goal? Singh drives inside. And it's a cracking save from the keeper to deny Krishna. Fenton plays one forward. Rufa's made a run. Rufa cuts back. Drives inside. Krishna can't beat the keeper. Oh my days. Get in there, Hall. Well, let's bring in the youth brigade here. Lee, Dadu and Bailey check in for Mandy Rufa. And Hall is checking out the Youth Academy left midfielder. Oh, that is a soft goal to concede, boys. A very soft goal to concede. 3-1 to Melbourne victory. And, well, I think another season might be in order here. We can't leave Wellington in this kind of debacle. Look at this. Kasasi just leapt and couldn't get near it, and the keeper, well, 3-1. Oh, there's a ball through. There's a fucking ball through. Krishna gets in. 3-2 with 8 minutes to go. Is there a sign of hope here for the Wellington Phoenix? Also made the decoy out wide. Krishna just started bolting like a greyhound at the races. He smashes it home and makes it 3-2, and it's game on here at the Westpac Stadium. A lovely finish from the Fijian. Gets in. Bailey gets the touch. Krishna tries to fire one over the top. Just trying to get some counter-attack football here, but we might get played off ourselves. Played inside. McGlinchey gets the touch on, but the young lads in the midfield are falling apart. Here is Dadu. Lays it off. Russo through to Singh. Can he get a ball forward here? He's gone again, looking for Krishna. A block from the defensive line. He's pushing inside. Beaten off there by the defender. Come on, Brandon. Here we go. Singh gets the touch on. Here is Russo. He'll play one forward. Finds Krishna, who does get a touch. Krishna pulls the trigger, and, well, that is dog shit. Here comes Melbourne through the guts. Lee gets in and makes a touch, but it's a 3-2 loss to the league leaders in Melbourne victory. Well, we fought back there in the second half. We got completely outplayed in the first. 9 shots apiece. They controlled possession. And player ratings-wise, well, Krishna's got himself a 9 man of the match performance. Right, final game of the season. We take on the Western Sydney Wanderers. It's a 3-0 victory. Singh with a hat-trick. Right, I am training. I'll just show you when there are player increases. Lee there up to a 51. Well, so we finished second in the regular season. Of course, there are finals to play. And we get 60 grand. Top money here in the A-League. Right, this is the final scout report from New Zealand, and it's brought us back nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely nothing. So we'll just keep rinsing and repeating here. We'll see how we go through the finals campaign, and if we move into Season 2 and we're still here with Wellington, we'll look to upgrade the scouts to bring in some better talent. Right, we are, of course, here in Northern Ireland. Dylan 66 to 80, Brennan 61 to 85. And Noel Breen has gone up in rating, 72 to 92, 40 to 50 overall, 6'2". We'll bring him into the academy. And of course, we are here in Peru, and they have brought us back fuck all. So that means it's time to send the scouts out once again. As always, leave me comments down below on the countries that we should be scouting. Chuck a thumbs up on if you agree, and the top comments get the scouting endeavours. We will head off to New Zealand, of course, and I'll get that taken care of. Now, obviously, we don't have an international job as of yet, so we've got 2 scouts to come from the comments. The first one is from Thunderclaw. Thank you for your comment. 26 thumbs up to head off to Bolivia for any player. And the third one comes from Mason Ice 1999. Thank you for your comment. 13 thumbs up to go to Canada for Physically Strong. Lee now up to a 52, and McGlinchey hits a 69 overall. Right, so obviously if you're not familiar with the A-League, we have a full regular season and then we go into the playoffs to see who is crowned the A-League champion, and that is what we need to win before we can move on to Asia. So we managed to finish in 3rd position with 47 points, which means we go into elimination and we will be taking on the Newcastle Jets. Brisbane will be taking on the Wanderers to see who can go through to the next round of the finals. We'll be simulating all of the games unless we make the final, so let's get into it. Right, we've got a home elimination final here against the Newcastle Jets, and it's a 3-0 victory. Singh is dominating. 2 more goals for him. Right, so the semi-finals are between Melbourne City and Wellington Phoenix, and the Melbourne Victory have beaten Brisbane Roar 2-1. So I don't think there's a 2-leg competition. I'm pretty sure that Melbourne Victory will be through to the final. If we can beat Melbourne City, we'll have a look at possibly trying to have a crack here at the A-League title. Let's get simulating. Well, it's a big away game, a big semi-final here for the Wellington Phoenix. Although we are a team in form, Singh is scoring goals for fun, but can he get something here in the semi-finals against Melbourne City? Pretty lackluster performance there in the first half. Just the yellow card there for McGlinchey. Mandy picks himself up a knock. A red card for Bratton. Will that play in our favour? Or will this one go on to extra time or penalties? 80-odd minutes, no goals scored as yet. Both teams must be going for a hammer and tong. We go to extra time now. And who will come out on top? Who can break the deadlock? We've made no substitutions at all. We're going to the 120. We're going to penalties. And we come through 4-3 on penalties. And a chance to play in the A-League final. Right, Singh up to a 78 and Lee up to a 53. Right, we are here in New Zealand. We've got 2 lads. Isaac Alexander, 63 to 85. We'll monitor further. But Archie Davis, 48 to 64, 71 to 94. Potential 5'7", will be coming straight into the academy. Right, Bolivia has brought us back 1 player in Julio Vasquez, 59 to 81 at 6'6". He looks like a goalkeeper, so we'll monitor him further. And Canada has brought us back Colin Fraser, 57 to 79. We'll keep looking. Taking a look at the academy, Frank Moore has dropped to a 69 to 77. I'm just going to go ahead and release him. He's costing us funds. Archie Davis is an interesting one. 52 overall, 71 to 94 potential. Let's sign him into the first team. Reece Moore, 76 to 82. Noel Breen, 43 overall, 69 to 85. That has dropped away a little bit. 35 reactions isn't going to help any goalkeeper. Probably couldn't catch it cold. And Tyler Miller, 45 overall, 75 to 83. If they drop below 80, we're going to have to get rid of them. Alright, so it is time for the final Melbourne Victory and Wellington Phoenix. If we win this, we can start looking for a job in Asia. If not, we are here for another season. Now, we've got a few issues here because McGlinchey's got himself red-carded, so he's not available at centre-back. Mandy's gone and done his fucking hamstring at training. He's out for 6 weeks. So I've moved Rufa to CDM. Dadu comes in, the South African lad, into the centre midfield role. Hall will get the start on the left-hand side, and, well, let's see what we can do here. We've just got beaten by Melbourne Victory, but maybe we can touch them up in the final. Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I didn't think we'd be here at the start of the first season, but we've managed to scrape through here to an A-League final, probably on the back of training Singh to be an unbelievable central attacking midfielder. If you're looking for a young, up-and-coming lad, maybe for, you know, a championship side or something like that, I highly recommend maybe signing this lad because he's got a little bit of potential behind him and he seems pretty fluent on the ball, so a good little Kiwi option. And 5 goals into his last 3 matches. Get in, son. Let's get into this game. And, well, if we get through, we're on our way to Asia. Block from Fenton. Moves out of the way. And it's a good block from Dadu. South African lad. Doing well. Krishna plays this one out wide. Young Hall has a panic. Let's go, Hawley. Drive your way down the line. Cuts back beautifully. Lays it off. Here's the strike. Oh, I think that was Dadu. Well, he's doo-dooed himself there. Fenton, that's a lovely ball down the line. Russo makes the run. Cuts back beautifully. Drives it inside. Oh, unlucky. Young Hall was there. But couldn't get the finish. Oh, unlucky, son. That would have been a class way to put your name on the map. Oh, good save from Curto. Keeps us in the game here. And it was about the 20-minute mark in the last game that Melbourne really started putting the pressure on. They are trying to get going here. It's a good strike, but a good save from our keeper. It will be a corner here for the Melbourne victory. The A-League final, hotly contested. Honda drives inside. Big tall McGlinchey in there, but managed to recover, managed to clear. Here comes the ball. And that one's cleared away. Krishna. Oh, come on, Kasese. You've got to mark your man, son. What a shit left back. Oh, that makes it 1-0 to the Melbourne victory through Troisi. Oh, we've just sort of been holding on, but oh, that is really poor from the left back. You've got to wear him like a suit, mate. I think it's probably come off his foot. Is that an own goal? I don't know. That's just a woeful way to concede. 1-0 to the Melbourne victory here in the A-League final. Jeff Troisi has been given the goal. Oh my days. Kasese, what are you doing, mate? You are absolute trash. Absolute trash is the left back. And it's 2-0 Melbourne victory just before half-time. Well, we know what we're looking for in the fucking transfer window. Well, for free agents and youth academy players, we need some defenders. Because you can't be relying on bloody old man Stevie Taylor. Oh, dear. And there's the half-time whistle at 2-0 down to the Melbourne victory. Well, it's a corner here for the Melbourne victory. We haven't even got a save out of the goalkeeper yet. That's just how much we are under the pump here. It just shows that we're probably not quite ready to be moving on here. A couple of key players, yes, but nothing to really write home about as of yet. Well, time for some youth injection into this one. Murphy, Lee and Bailey check in for Rufa, Dadu and Hall. Dadu and Hall out of juice already. We need to get some fresh legs if we want any chance of redeeming ourselves here from 2-0 down. Russo. Singh lays it off. He's got Bailey. Oh my days. Brilliant defending from Deng. Oh my days. That would have been an incredible goal to score from Russo. Well, he's worked the keeper at least. Singh drives inside. Picked off and out the back door. Stevie Taylor. Lee. Russo. Oh my days. Big save from this keeper. He is shutting up shop. From Lee. There is Singh. Pulls one from range. Ooh, that's not a bad left, actually. Russo. Bailey. Singh. Oh. And there's the whistle. So we've been defeated in the final. That means we'll have a second season here in the A-League with the Wellington Phoenix. Congratulations to the Melbourne victory. Better side on the day. 10 shots to 9. We came back there heavy in the second, but still only 2 shots on target. And yeah, pretty rough day at the office there for Wellington. A lot of young lads need a lot more game time. Well, we finished runner-up in the A-League and they gave us 100 grand. Cheers. Cheers, appreciate it. 100 grand's going to get me so much. Right, let's take a look at some of the season stats here. Singh with 17 goals. We could really build a team behind him, but I've got a feeling that teams are going to come in and want to buy him next season. It could pave way, though, if we can get, 10, 15 million for him, that we could get some big 5-star scouts and really inject some youth talent from around the globe into this series that could end up anywhere through this career mode. It's kind of the way that I think I want to push it. Krishna with 9 goals there from 28. Williams has picked up 8. And that is it for the Phoenix. Assist-wise, Singh, he's everywhere with 7. Russo got himself 4 assists and a fairly decent season. Clean sheets, well, Kurto's got himself 10 clean sheets and takes the golden glove here for the Wellington Phoenix. Yellow cards, a couple there for Krishna. And Durante got himself red carded. Well done. Right, so let's have a look at how some of our players are going. Obviously, a little bit of a shorter episode, this one, but we will finish off the season so we can start fresh in the next episode with a big transfer window. There'll be some more free agents and that kind of stuff floating around. McGlinchey, 69. He's gone up 6 here with a fair bit of training, 26 matches, 6'7", an absolute beast of a man, but really only increasing with the training. I don't think he's got any potential other than what we do train him with. Down to 56, up to the 6 performances for him this season. Where's he growing? Growing slowly. I mean, a lot of these lads don't have the highest of potentials. Elliot Hall, 54, up to 17 years of age. Obviously, that 5-star weak foot does help him out a little bit. And then we move up. We've got Russo, obviously showing great potential. Now, I've seen a few comments to say, can you keep loan glitching him until he's the potential to be special? Let's get that sort of conversation going down in the comment section, because we will have a transfer window. Do you think that Russo deserves to be increased a little bit, or do you think he should play another season? If he really excels, then maybe we can look at boosting his potential. Just get some sort of conversation going down in the comment section, and we'll have a bit of a discussion on what we want to do with our scout future star, considering he came back with piss poor potential. Murphy is a 46. He's gone up 2 this season. 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. We've only really had a quick look at this lad, but given time to grow here, he could turn into something. Brandon Lee, we've put some training into, 53 up 5. Mainly training him because he had a lower sort of potential, but could fill a role here for the Wellington Phoenix. Bailey, 52 up 1. Looks okay. Physically anyway, we'll see how he turns out. We've got another season with him at least. Fuck me, Singh went up 10. That's some pretty decent training. But I mean, let's have a quick look here. 85 agility, sprint speed, attack positioning is basically what I've been training him on. Dribbling, ball control, short passing, shot power, and finishing. They're the main training ones. He's not growing a lot naturally, but we're just putting a lot into him. He's got flair, long shot takers, playmaker, and technical dribbler as a CPU player. So he's got some stats there, and evaluation of 13.5 million, gone up 743%. So possibly, he's only 20. Could keep him here, build a team around him, and just let Wellington dominate, but you'd assume that once we do leave, he will be sold off. So we could cash in. We could try and get some 5-star scouts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on that one. Archie Davis, we've just signed in, 52 overall. 4-star, 3-star, medium work rates. Looks all right for a little Kiwi lad. And that is it for our youth players. Right, well, I thought that the season finished in May, but obviously it looks like we get June as well, so we get another Youth Academy report back. And we've got Toby Alexander, 42 to 58, 65 to 89 potential. I am going to sign him into the academy. We are in Bolivia. Vasquez still sitting there at 67 to 85 potential, and Orellana is 47 to 65. And we are here in Canada. Fraser, Tremblay, and Mathis are all pretty average. Right, so Youth Academy players, Reece Moore's dropped down, 52 overall, 76 to 82. But I am going to bring him in for some squad depth, just in case we do need it. Noel Breen, very low overall, and that potential is starting to drop. The reactions aren't going to help him. Tyler Mitchell's dropped right off. I don't care that he's 6'6". He is gone. And Toby Alexander, 53 overall, 65 to 89 potential. Defensive-minded, central defensive midfielder. Sure, let's bring him in. Right, McGlinchey has hit a 70 overall, so that'll help us out for season number 2. And that is where we will finish today's episode. So season number 2 will kick off in the next one. Make sure you've left me countries down below. Not worrying about player upgrades until we get those international jobs. The one job. We didn't get one here in season 1. Hopefully something comes up in season number 2. Our manager rating is high enough. Maybe the league's just not prestigious enough to be given a job just yet. But we will battle on in season number 2. There'll be some fresh free agents for us to sign up. We may have some money depending on what you guys think in the comments section about whether we sell off some players, generate some funds, and get some really decent scouts in here. But that's it. That's the Journeyman episode number 3. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And I guess you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase. And I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on at that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.